Hey guys, we're back doing some more word problems for systems of equations. So we have good old Dennis. He mowed his next door neighbor's lawn for a handful of dimes and nickels, which were 80 coins in total. And when he completed the job and he counted it, he got $660. So he was robbed. First off, he did not make very much money off of this, but whatever the case may be, we're looking to find out how much of each coin he did have when he got them. So we're going to start off by identifying the variables. You can use whatever you want. I'm going to change this up. We'll call D for dimes. So dimes will be our variable D, and we will do nickels with an N. So there we go. We'll change it up a little bit. And so we're looking at this. The first thing we want to do is focus on how many coins altogether that that Dennis got. So the person gave him a total of 80 coins altogether. So we have our dimes plus our nickels add up to 80. And then we're going to look at the next portion of that is the money part. So we need to associate the dimes and the nickels with the correct worth that they have. So if I'm looking at a dime is worth 10 cents, which is written as 0.10 for dimes. So however many dimes he has times 10 cents will tell me how much money he made in dimes. And then in addition to that, we are going to take nickels, which is worth 5 cents. So 0.05 for nickels. And so again, however many he gets times 5 cents, he's going to get a total amount of $6.60. So that is enough to set up the equation. We are now going to go ahead and substitute. It does not matter which one we want to do. I'm going to substitute we'll set D by itself. So we're going to start off with this one. I'm going to subtract N on both sides. Now, if you choose to do elimination, that's fine too. You could do that. I am doing substitution with these because a lot of these are set up relatively easily to be able to set it up for substitution. So if you wanted to do elimination, you certainly can do that. You should still get the same answer if you've done everything the right way. And so now we know that the dimes replace the second equation, this equation right here. We're going to replace that D value with this whole portion right here that you see circled. So this is going to go in where you see the D in the second equation, which is right here. So we are going to write 0.10. And then in parentheses, this whole thing I just circled. So minus N plus 80 plus the 5 cents per nickel. And that's going to total up to be $6.60. So again, when you're doing this, this is just a rough way to do this. This is not the only way to do it. So don't, get panicked if you don't do it the same way. It's fine. When you do this, 0.10 times negative N is going to give you negative 0.1 N, and then we're going to multiply it times this, and we will get plus 8, and then we have the rest of this equation. 5 cents times N is equal to $6.60. And when you combine, you're going to end up with a negative 0.05 N, and we're going to subtract 8 on both sides here. Now that's going to get you kind of weird answer, right? Because you have negative numbers here and you're like, why is that negative? Well, it's okay. It's going to work out just fine at the end. So when I subtract 8 from this, we are going to end up with negative 1.40. And then we're going to divide both sides by the negative 5 cents. That's going to cancel, leaving me with N is equal to 28. So that is 28 nickels. And then we can go back up to the original equation. That's the easiest one to do. And if we have 28, we're going to replace that with N. And we're going to solve for 80, or solve for D to get 80. So we're going to do D plus now 28 nickels is equal to 80. And then we'll just subtract 28 on both sides to find out how many dimes we have. And we have a total of 52 dimes. So that would be my answer. So again, it asks me how much of each coin did he earn. So he earned 52 dimes, and he got a total of 28 nickels. If you want more questions like this, you can find these on my YouTube channel. and my playlist of systems of equations.